Hi, this is Steve Bonica. I'm an earth science teacher here at Digital Tech. This is my 4th year at this school, 15th year teaching science in New York City, and this is my day in the life.
He is one of my favorite coworkers to actually work with and co-teach with.
I think as a co-teacher, he gave me the space to also, even though I was it was my first experience in living environment, he gave me the space to really co-teach with him and lead parts of the lesson and really collaborate together.
I think what stands out to me the most about Mr. Bonica is that he is misunderstood. Students will say things, or people will say things, or whatever, but I think he is misunderstood, and I think he's a very compassionate and kind person.
My wife used to work here. My wife was a guidance counselor before I came here. So I'd known a lot about the school. I knew that it had a great staff, it had fantastic students, and it seemed like a wonderful opportunity. The whole science thing was sort of like a byproduct. I had taken a lot of geology classes and earth history type classes, and I ended up minoring in geology. And I thought they were gonna say, oh, you have this many credits in math, you can be a math teacher. And they said, look at this earth science. Perfect, we need earth science teachers. You're gonna be an earth science teacher. So I didn't really decide, sort of decided for me, but obviously very happy that that decision was made.
I think his ability to because he knows what he's talking about, and he makes it very clear that he knows what he's talking about. You kind of also feel a sense that okay, if he knows what he's talking about, I should listen to him, and I should also write that down and get the work done.
He teaches very well. I feel like I can understand whatever he's teaching very clearly, so there's never really a problem.
Mr. Bonica is a thug. No jokes, he's the most savage person I've ever met in my life. Mr. Bonica will say no, and he means no, and he doesn't budge, and he doesn't care what anyone says, and I love that about him.
I also accept that a lot of it is kind of boring to high school kids. I try and kind of make my class a little bit interesting, even though the content isn't all that interesting. You know, growing up in Rockaway, my son was born during COVID. My son was born in 2019, so I was taking him to the playground. It was empty playgrounds, and I was just pushing him on a swing when he's 9 months old. When the weather isn't beach weather, we like to go into the city.
We both have young children, and we talk a lot about home life. So a lot of things that we're at home, we're going through the same thing. So in addition to lesson planning and comment planning with him, it's always fun to talk about home life and how things are going.
Mr. Bonica was completely respectful of my time and respectful of me as a director. He always listened to me when I told him to do certain things, like when to get up or when to look at certain characters, or whenever he just didn't understand anything, he would ask me what to do, and he just respected me and my time as being a director in my phone.
It's nice to see, every year when Regents results come out, to see how we do against the city. You all, show up when it's time to show up, which is in June, and take the test and score 10% higher, then it's not going to matter for me. But I take a lot of pride in that number. But ultimately, I just want them all to pass that Regent and get that box checked off on their transcript.
Like all kids say too, is calves are, calling your name.
I was super surprised by his calves. Nobody's seen his calves before, so when he wore more the shorts, I was okay, whatever.
He cycles maybe, so I think it's great. You do you.
I love it. Have you seen the man's legs? Have you seen his calves? I mean, he's a runner. He's got his legs should be in a magazine or something. They're model worthy. I have no qualms about it. I support him wholeheartedly in his shorts wearing in 30-degree weather.
So if you wanna wear shorts, wear shorts. I think Mr. Bonica, he really represents that power of expression.
I think that's a crime.
I feel like it should be a crime in this weather.
Shorts are just easy. The other thing, I can go for runs on my lunch period. I can, be at the bell at the end of 4th, I'm out the door, go down to my car, I wear my running shorts under my work shorts, jump in my car, pull off the work shorts, I'm good, I'm on the road, I'm running. A Keurig coffee maker, I have a toaster for my bagels in the morning. I have a little miniature refrigerator here that I keep my butter, my jelly, and my creamer for my coffee. As many students have seen, my snack drawer, I have my coffee, my K-cups. I have several different versions of peanut butter. I have just plain old natural and white chocolate. Obviously, I have Wonder Bread, the best possible bread there is. Sriracha goes on almost everything. and the greatest cookies in the world, Vienna fingers. Don't tell my wife.